What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, a judge ruled that most of Donald Trump's tariffs are illegal. You know, every time Donald Trump came in the media running his mouth about tariffs, the prices and all of the inflation went up. So I'm going to let you listen to this article because, we're going through all these high prices. And for what, y'all? For what? I know I don't like paying all these high prices and everything. And the thing is, just the other day, I was listening to a video, it was Republican, and they're talking about the economy is great. I was like, that's a damn lie. No, you're lying your behinds off. I mean, I guess you have to say it to make yourself not look so bad for voting for Donald Trump. But no, the economy is not great. It's not. And his tariffs, in my opinion, made it even worse for everybody. Look at shipping cost. I was looking to buy a red light blanket, and it was cheaper if you got it and bought it directly from China. Well, anyway, y'all, the cost of the shipping was practically the same amount of the blanket. So let's say, for example, the blanket was $400. Well, the shipping was that much because of Donald Trump's tariffs. So I didn't get it. I actually have one, but it's one I've been using for a couple of years now. And what I was going to do, I was going to give the one I have to my son, and I was going to get a brand new one for myself. But when I got the one that I have, it was not even $200. The same exact one that I bought, y'all, it's like $700 now. Same one. So, no, the inflation is not better. The shipping is absolutely horrific if you want to buy certain items overseas. So, no, it didn't make anything better, not for me. So, y'all, let's get into this article.
Appeals Court rules. Most of Trump's global tariffs illegal, but they stay for now overview. A federal appeals court has delivered a major legal setback to Trump's sweeping trade agenda by declaring most of his global tariffs imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA, unconstitutional. However, the tariffs remain in effect temporarily while the administration pursues an appeal. Key legal findings. In a 7-4 ruling, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit concluded that Trump overstepped his authority under IEEPA, which was intended for sanctions, not broad import taxation. The court upheld a lower court's earlier decision but paused immediate enforcement, giving the administration time to seek review from the Supreme Court. Tariffs affected versus unaffected invalidated. Liberation Day, and other large-scale tariffs affecting dozens of countries, designed under the guise of emergency powers. Retained for now, narrow sector-specific tariffs, like those on steel and aluminum, enacted under different legal authorities outside of IEEPA. Implications and response legal precedent. The ruling challenges a major tool in Trump's unilateral trade strategy, limiting his ability to impose wide-reaching tariffs without congressional consent. Economic impact. Markets remain uncertain. While some tariffs remain in effect, businesses now have hope for eventual reversal. Some may get rebates if the bans are upheld. Administration reaction. Trump decried the decision as dangerous for U.S. economic security and promised to appeal to the Supreme Court. Legal background. IEEPA and challenges. This ruling builds on earlier cases such as VOS Selections, Inc. v. United States, in which the U.S. Court of International Trade found that IEEPA does not authorize sweeping tariffs and permanently block them, though the ruling was stayed pending appeal. Summary table element details. Legal basis. IEEPA was used to justify broad tariff action, bypassing Congress Court decisions 7-4, ruling broad tariffs illegal, but enforcement paused pending appeal. Tariffs impacted broad. Global tariffs under IEEPA struck down tariffs. Unaffected sector-specific tariffs, e.g. on steel, aluminum, remain. Next steps. Administration will appeal to the Supreme Court. Economic effect market uncertainty and potential future refunds for importers. An appeals court has invalidated the legal foundation for most of Trump's broad tariffs set under emergency powers, but has left them standing temporarily. The decision weakens a central pillar of his trade policy and sets the stage for a Supreme Court showdown. For businesses and importers, uncertainty now reigns, though hope for repeal remains.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are many that are upset with Donald Trump for even doing this trade war. It was unnecessary, and he really turned off a lot of countries that used to be allies. And, I don't see how this turned out good for the US. I don't think it did. Now, I know he think it did, but I don't think this was a good idea. I think he should have left well enough alone. And if you were going to do tariffs, then it should not have been boom all at once. You sit down and stroke a pen, and now it's some global tariffs out here. That's ridiculous. It wasn't a necessary thing to do. But now we are stuck with it because of Donald Trump. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.